What's up guys, it is time to take a look at the world's first and the only Exynos 1080 powered flagship, the Vivo X60 Pro. Starting with the unboxing experience, it came in this super packed package. Almost thought I had to use a chainsaw to open it. After getting inside, we have a large traditional smartphone box, which is different from the latest iPhone or the latest Samsung, which means good free stuff is inside. Yes, to my surprise, we have a 33-watt fast charger out of the box. Not just that, we also have free headphones. Like, I'm thinking to myself, is it really a 2021 flagship phone? Never thought that Vivo is that hero we needed, but anyways, I hope they keep this up. We also get a SIM ejector tool, some paperwork, a silicone case, definitely a proper flagship introduction. And then finally, the phone itself. Right off the bat, I can say this thing is attention seeker. What a colorful look. Feels incredibly light. We got aluminum on the side. Left side of the phone is completely plain. On the right side, we have the power and volume keys. The back of the phone is fingerprint free with a matte finish and a pretty minimal camera bump considering how much cameras this thing is packing. Vivo has collaborated with Zeiss using their state-of-the-art optics, so we have that Zeiss logo on the back. As for the actual camera specs, we have a main 48 megapixel lens, a dual zoom setup, which we only generally see with $1,000 plus smartphones. So we have a 5x optical zoom and a 2x optical zoom for portraits, and a super wide angle lens that can also be used as a macro lens. So I've tested out this camera and the images have great detail, good dynamic range. The software processing kind of reminds me of Samsung. I mean, it is using a Samsung Exynos chip, so not really surprised there. Overall, nice vibrant colors. It lets you get super close with that macro lens. The zoom setup is also very capable. Like I said, we generally don't see zoom in this kind of price range. So it's nice to see that Vivo is setting a bar when it comes to a $750 smartphone range camera. Very versatile camera setup indeed. We have a night mode with so many effects to play with according to your taste. You can shoot 4K videos up to 60 frames per second with 1080p videos up to 240 frames per second. On the front, we have a 32 megapixel selfie sensor and same camera processing as the back camera. It translates to the front as well. Now, when you look at the display, we have a 6.5-inch 1080p HDR 120Hz panel with semi-curved sides. This is how the S21 would have looked if it had a curved display. It's a great OLED panel with nice colors, bright enough but not as bright as the super flagships like the iPhone 12 Pro Max or the S21 Ultra, especially in direct sunlight. Now, as I said, the most unique thing about this phone is that it's the only phone in the world with a Exynos 1080 chip. This is Samsung's 5nm chip that is designed for other brands. In comparison to the S21 Ultra, the scores are kind of similar in Geekbench 5. Like, I kind of expected more from the X1 Super Core of the Exynos 2100. So far, it's not really showing that difference in the Geekbench 5. We got the same Meli G78 graphics, so for the most part, we're gonna see same kind of performance. Now, Vivo has done its own optimization on top of this. We have Ultra Game Mode, which pushes the frame rate to its absolute limits in supported games. So currently, it does support Pubg, and it actually runs really good for its supported high settings. There's also a optimization mode to really make the processor efficient. This is a really good chip, and if Samsung actually offers a great price, I can see a lot more brands using this, especially the upcoming Pixel phone, which we have heard that it could actually use an Exynos processor. Now, we have Android 11 running on this phone, but it actually looks so much like an iOS clone. They're calling it Origin OS, but it takes so much inspiration from iOS 14, from its control center to its home screen with all the widgets. We do have an option to switch to more of an Android kind of feel, which is something that I prefer. But hey, if you like the iOS vibe, you definitely have that option. Now, the phone feels very polished, like we're not in 2017 or 2018. This is very optimized animations, and with that 120Hz refresh rate, it feels really smooth. The camera UI is packed with features. We have tons of customization mode as well in settings. You get so many dynamic effects for your fingerprint scanner animation, ability to customize your fast charging animation, even the USB connection animation can be optimized. You can take easy screenshots by swiping 3 fingers and then swipe your fingers even more to take a longer screenshot. The battery on this phone is 4300 mAh, which is going to be plenty enough for a decent day usage. So I think in 2021, this is the most feature-packed $750 phone that I have used. Not even the Xiaomi Mi 11 was this capable, especially with Vivo offering the periscope camera system at this price range. Now, if you want to go one step ahead, there's also a Vivo X60 Pro Plus with the Samsung's 50 megapixel GN1 sensor. It also has a higher resolution 48 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. You have to pay like $150 to $200 more for that model, but for the most part, this X60 Pro feels already pretty capable. Really hope this phone comes out to global market. I think it might come out at some point, but yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. It's powered by Samsung, and I feel like we're gonna see a lot more companies jumping on this Exynos chip. As always, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.